See, can everybody hear me? Ooh, Draco. Draco. Ooh, in a bit. So, hello. So you guys can hear me. That's good. Hello. This is going to be something new I want to do. Um, this is my very first character I ever created, and she had been sitting for forever. And yes, this is what I'm doing. So this is my very first character, right, that I had created, and she was just kind of sitting there, not getting any use at all. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and main her as only monk, and I'm gonna run her through Heavensward, and then eventually Stormblood and Shadowbringers and stuff like that. And ooh, I like the emote, kitty girl, okay. Rogue kitty. Thank you for the bits, man. I truly appreciate it. But yeah, we're gonna go through Heavensward. I'm gonna do all the voices and stuff like that. Um, Obviously, anybody who is not familiar with this, we don't want spoilers. We'll just experience it as it was meant to be experienced, and it'll be a nice chill time for everybody involved. So, I guess I could go ahead and go get Coming to Ishgard because I was working on trying to get that quite a while ago. For the last couple days, I was trying to get through the post story for Realm Reborn. Are you gonna go sleep, dude? All right. Have a good one, man. Thank you, Draco, for the bits. Hope you have a good sleep. So I will go ahead and turn the music back on. Yes, chill times are great. And obviously, like door people like that, I'm not gonna really read about it. But so glad we don't have to listen to Chibi Tataru voice. That was terrible. This is the first quest for Heavensward. Marshall. Marshall. I really like how Scarlet turned out. Changed her hair and everything. Wait, what? You can't? Hold on. Uh, oh, no wonder. Okay. In the scene? Okay. So tell me if you can hear this. Can you hear music and stuff now?
Consider our manor your new headquarters, from which you may gather information and plan how best to proceed.
Okay, cool. Glad I fixed it. I'm so glad you told me now rather than later. Because that would have been terrible. Like, because I really love hearing Count Edmont's introduction and stuff to Heavensward, so I'm glad you'll be able to hear it too now.
Needless to say, should any of your missing allies be found, as I am certain they shall, they will of course be welcome to join you there.
Oh yeah, I guess I could do that on again. Jeremy's my
You are
audio.
more than generous, my friend.
Jeremy is my
On
audio
behalf of my
checker.
fellows, I humbly accept your offer of hospitality.
The Count is a good man and just. He will treat you with the kindness and respect that a hero and dear friend deserves.
Yep, he is my audio tech.
To Ishgard, then. Together.
Together.
There we shall carry on the Scion's legacy. There we shall begin anew.
Mm-hmm.
Here!
You're here. Better Tatari voice. I must go on ahead and speak with the Count. Fear not, however, for everything has been arranged. The sentries at the gates of judgment have been informed of our decision. You need but to teach your names, and they will allow you to pass. My manservant shall be waiting for you at the city gates, ready to escort you to our manor, where we shall meet again. Until then. This is gonna be great. And obviously I'm not gonna do like base game or anything like that, just kinda I feel like it takes away from the game itself. It's so good. Like I just got done with Heavensward with Jeremy, but it's like what's another round, right? And I promise you there won't be no burnout. Wards of House Fortal? Ah, yes, meatbats. Mm-hmm. Plus there might be some stuff that Jeremy missed.
At a friend's behest.
At least you're wearing proper clothes this time, Alpha now.
Heroes once celebrated as saviors of Eorzea, brought low through treachery, their names blackened with royal blood. With memories of the lost and dreams of redemption, with hope yet in their hearts, they came. To Ishgard, shining city on the mount, overlooking the dominion of Kurthus. A great and proud nation, devoted to Halone, the Fury, ruled by Thordan VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. The last bastion of the faith, her walls ever bristling with the sworn swords and spears of her 4 high houses. A land that after 1,000 years of war had forgotten what it was to be at peace. Through gates long closed, the warrior of light and her companions passed, entering at last a city whose history was written in blood. In the midst of the Dragonsong War they came, 3 weary travelers whose arrival would set in motion great change. Though none knew then how great.
From the memoirs of Count Edmond de Fortal. To seeing the snow on the stone floors makes me happy. Yes. It's a comfy kind of area, even though it's obscenely cold. I want to know, like, do they ever explain why they're constantly plagued with snow? Because I remember them saying it's like once the snows came, then we kind of just abandoned this place. I remember if they ever said, now, you are not cold and wintry. You have some warm spots." Some warm places. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and sometimes I like to read what these little things are when you go and you talk to them. God, I feel like a child in a giant's castle. From afar, the spires did not seem so tall. Greetings, Mistress MacLeod. On behalf of House Fortin, I bid you welcome to Ishkar. My lord humbly requests your presence at his residence in the Pillars. You would all come with me. Oh yeah, I gotta go get all these things first. What's funny is I'm already 54 and I just now started this one. I think there's only that one left. Jules Crozier. Nope, I would have been lying. Yes, there was two. Which this is the St. Raymond's Cathedral. They must like have a brain analyzing machine or something when they go and compose these songs, because they are so freaking catchy. I can't ever get tired of them, really. I mean, certain ones, like when you hear it over and over and over and over, then it kind of gets a little tiring. But overall, they're really enjoyable. So I'm like struggling to not hum them. What do y'all want to say? Is it just me, or is the air up here different? You can almost smell the wealth and power. It's making me feel faint. What was that? You got me, Rogue. To look upon the splendor of these heights, one would little suspect the ruin wrought by the wyverns below. The warrior of light and her brave companions, walking the streets of Ishgard at last. What a glorious sight! I cannot tell you how long I've waited for this day. Allow me to present you my family home, Fortall Manor. I should like nothing more than to show you around, but everyone is gathered to receive you. Come, my friends, introductions must be made. Yes, you did get me. Smile. Do that nice smile you got.
My lord, I have returned with the Scions.
I hope your journey was not too taxing.
Yeah.
I, Count Edmond de Fortom, do bid you welcome. As wards of House Fortom, you shall be afforded every courtesy. My home is your home.
My companions and I are deeply honored, Count Forton.
The honor is mine, Master Alfino. Consider it an expression of our gratitude for your service to Ishgard.
Forgive me, my lord, but are you not concerned? To accept foreign guests at such a juncture, especially ones with our reputation.
Do not worry yourself on my account. 'Tis true that Ishgard's first thought has ever been the war effort, hence the closing of our borders. Yet it is in troubled times most of all that men should seek allies, don't you think? Granted, my decision will have raised eyebrows in the vault and in the halls of the other high houses. But so long as you continue with your altruistic endeavors, I doubt my honored peers will feel moved to voice their concerns.
Then there is naught to fear. Though our numbers are much reduced, we are no less determined to carry on our work.
Full glad am I to hear it. But before you return to your labors, why not take a tour of the city? You would do well, I think, to acquaint yourselves with your new surroundings. After all, you may be here for some time.
As I said before, my home is your home. After all you have done on our behalf, at least is the least I can offer. So this is what the inside of the manor of a high house looks like. I think that Lord Harshaphon was raised here. So what do you think? Be honest. It's great, isn't it? Okay, I'll take the circlet, I guess. If it's not worse, we'll see. Though our friends in House Fortalm have been generous enough to extend us their protection, we must take care not to impose too much on their hospitality. It is only proper that we learn about our new home, so that we might become more self-sufficient. It'll take a while to learn the lay of the land, but learn it we must. Then there's the markets and taverns. We'll need to know where to shop and where to hear small talk. Which would seem a tour of the city is indeed in order. I thank you for your counsel, my lord. My companions and I shall, of course, do as you suggest. Very good, then my manservant shall accompany you. He'll be able to answer any questions you might have. Ah, but I go forgetful in my dotage. There's something I must give you ere we depart. The documentation is in order, I trust? Yes, my lord. Squeaky shoes he has. Those documents identify you as wards of House Fortall. Given that our borders have remained closed for decades, many of my countrymen are unaccustomed to our treating with foreigners. I see that door knock. Joe happened to question you about your presence here may prove necessary to remind them that you remain under the protection of House Fortall. Let us hope that it shall not come to that. Wait, is that from earlier? That it just now popped up? Sound alerts you were slacking. Oh shit, I missed that. Scarlet Star, the city awaits. Let's go. Wow. So that's from earlier. That's crazy. Sound alerts is like messing up or something. Oh, jeez. I'm glad I have a map. I confess, it had long been a dream of mine to visit Ishgard. To my childish self, her towers, bridges, and cobbled streets seemed akin to something of a fairy tale. I have never quite outgrown fantasy. Am I able to do a viewer attack on the mobile? Because if those are delayed, then you'll see a ton. Honestly, I'm not sure. If you're claiming off of the rewards and stuff like that, those are just to claim them. But technically, I should probably just turn those off because everything through the attack thing is free already. So let me check something. Oh, well, technically you probably shouldn't even claim any of those tomatoes or anything like that, because if you haven't clicked on them, you've been trying to hit me with free ones. Okay, on the free thing, you have to click the viewer attack, and then you have to go and click the thing that you want to hit me with, and it should show like a smaller screen, and then you click wherever on the screen you want it to go. Because I know you've done the Titan before, which is weird that you can't do it now or something. As this is your first time in our fair city, pray permit me to show you the Hoplon, from whence we may gaze upon the splendor of this holy vault. Though all the other sites pale in comparison, 'tis only meet that you see it first. I shall then show you around the jeweled crozier, where you may purchase all manner of goods and services before descending to the Foundation's 8th threat closet. There are no questions? Oh, hold on. I might not have that even on this one. Give me a second. Okay, there it is. It's been all putting... Okay, one second. I gotta add that to this one. I completely forgot. That was a lot of sounds. Viewer deck. I completely forgot to add that. Yeah. That is my bad. I am completely sorry. I'm so sorry. It just like all popped up all in the open. That's funny. Try doing another one now. I actually completely forgot. I was sad for a sec because I thought I was able to use them. You can use them. I mean, oh, there's Jeremy, of course. They're awfully fun statues, aren't they? Hey, what if I took up sculpting? I bet you I can make a fortune in a place like this. We need every gift we can get. Holy Vault, where Archbishop Thornton and 7 rules from on high. I hear that screaming. The Hoplon, so named for the bronze great shield borne by our nation's patron deity, is the largest plaza in Ishgard. Magnificent cathedral is to the north, of course, the Holy Vault. Oh shit, I mean to double click. Begging your pardon, the statue to the south, are they perchance Thornton's famed Knights 12? I'm just used to clicking. Gotta have a bit, sister's calling me. Alright, thanks for dropping by. Hope to see you again. Very good, Master. I found out they are the fathers of Bishop. The brave knights who joined with King Thornton, the first to put down Nidhogg and found this great nation. Ours is a city rich with history and tradition, and there is much you can learn by exploring the pillars, time permitting, of course. Now then, if you would follow me to the Jeweled Crozier, I shall introduce you to Mistress Elise, our master of the markets. Just leave me behind. It's fine. There's a way you get all the crystals so you don't have to walk everywhere. Just go for it. You want to buy something? Let me do the talking. I could haggle for Ulda. Not a single scorched stone in sight. To watch these merchants going about their business, one would think the dragons had never attacked. I present to you Mistress Elise. For mayhap you would like to say a few words. Well, you're clearly not locals or traveling peddlers, which makes you all... Oh, Lords of House Fortom. How very interesting. Count Edmont has granted us leave to remain in Ishgard for as long as we wish, which may be some time. Accordingly, we will have need of sundry goods, hence our desire to make your acquaintance. That is, of course, assuming you are content to accept the customs of foreigners. Should you be uncomfortable? Young sir, we do not discriminate in matters of money. If you have coin to spend, who are we to refuse it? Weapons, armor, accoutrements, medicine, materials, whatever your desire, can be found in the Crozier. Our merchants will be more than happy to accommodate you, as you shall soon see. Our next destination is the Aetheryte Plaza and Foundation. Everyone is ready. Oh, I've already tuned myself to the Aetheryte. I trust you have as well? Yep. Do you ever just get a funny tingling feeling when you're tuned to an Aetheryte, or is it just me? No? So, it is just me. And here we have the Foundation's Aetheryte Plaza. If you have yet to attune to the Aetheryte, it would be wise to do so now. It's worse, so I'll take the money. Although I could just go and take the item and try and sell it on the market, but I didn't think about that. Okay. I'll try for this next one. Oh, the other stuff that isn't monk, I will. Or isn't for monk, I will. Because I'm only playing monk on this one. Just so I'm not going crazy trying to level stuff. As for our next destination, mayhap we should decide together what else can be found nearby. The Skystone Manufactory that stands to the west. There are engineers conceived and manufacture weapons for use against the dragons. The holy stables, where chocobos are trained for war, also lie in that direction. To the north and east can be found the congregation of our Knights Most Heavenly, while to the south and east, well, it would be best if you avoided that area. And why is that? I fear our knights might not be able to ensure your safety in the lowest levels, Master Alphino. Hold your nose when you pass the broom, little lord. A delicate flower like you is like to wilt in our fumes. You misjudge me, sir, for I am no lord, but a humble traveler. Ah, come to see the sights, have you? Take a turn down the hop lawn and gawp at the statues. Well, if you have a mind to learn about how the better half live, come and have a drink at the Forgotten Knight. Your nursemaid will let you. My humblest apologies, Master Alphino. Pray that drunken lout no mind. Oh, but I must. It would not do to refuse such a heartfelt invitation. Yes, I simply must see this Forgotten Knight for myself. I would trust you would see the wisdom in this, Scarlet. There are few sources of information more abundant than a bustling local hostelry. Not that I expect to hear any news of our missing comrades just yet. Nevertheless, who can say what we might learn of recent events? And I'm coming too. He's like, oh dear. Maybe we'll have one drink. What would be... No, I mustn't. Yes, I've got a good feeling about this place. Once more, I must urge you to reconsider. There are several gentlemen who appear less than pleased by our presence. Must say, this is rather unusual. Not just one, but a whole party of fresh new faces in my tavern. We but recently arrived in Ishgard and are eager to make acquaint ourselves with her more notable establishments, Master Gilbron. Just Gilbron will do, and I'm flattered you think so highly of my establishment. Can't promise it'll live up to your expectations, but if it's decent food and drink you're after, you could do much worse. Judging by the number of customers I see, I suspect your fare is rather more than decent. Speaking of your clientele, I cannot help but note a difference between those who frequent the upper and lower floors. Spotted that, did you? Aye. Up here you'll find peddlers, porters, off-duty knights, and so forth. Dropping in on their way to or from somewhere. Regulars maybe, but not locals. Folks from the Broom, they tend to congregate downstairs, where we offer a menu more suited to their tastes. Cheaper meals, stronger spirits, all quality, mind, but not the sort of stuff I'd recommend to yourselves. You speak of the lower levels, yes? Why do they call it the Broom, if I may ask? Because, well, when the weather's foul and the broom rolls in thick, it's the poor sods living at the bottom who have to deal with it. I see. And it's not just the weather. When the wyverns broke through the wards and started tearing up the city, it was the Broom that got the worst of it, while the pillars enjoyed the protection of the high houses and the temple knights. More than a few people are still sore about that, which is why, considering your present company, I'd recommend you keep your wits about you if you need to go below, and something sharp in your boot, just to be sure. I shall take your words to heart, sir. Master Alphino, I think it would be best if we return to Fort Manor. You can go on ahead without me. I'm staying for a drink or two. Mr. Taru, I'm afraid that is out of the question. My lord the Count would never forgive me if I abandoned one of his charges in such a place, least of all a maiden. What are you up to, Tataru? Look around, Alphinaud. This tavern is full of people whose business regularly takes them beyond the gates of judgment. With friends like that, I could practically live here and wait for the newest gossip to come to me. Indeed, but will you be safe here on your own? Oh please, do you know how often I looked after the Waking Sands and the Rising Stones by myself? I had a guilt for every unwelcome caller I've driven away. I'd be rich beyond my wildest dreams. I'd be fine. Not that I doubt the lady's knack for fending off unwanted advances, but I'll be damned if I'm going to let anyone lay an unwelcome hand on my patron in my establishment. That settles it then. Tataru, Scarlet and I shall return to the manor for now. Contact me by link pearl if you require assistance. I will. Bye. What should say? Don't you worry, Scarlet. If there's any news of her friends, I'll find it. Okay, Portal Manor. Head on back. Tell us then, Master Alphinaud, does Ishgard meet with your expectations? That which I imagine pales in comparison to the reality. Felt a weight of 1,000 years of history with every step I took, and when those steps took me past the scars left by the wyverns and Foundation, I understood how easily that history could end in tragedy. The attack was devastating. Casualties unspeakable. The wyverns did not discriminate. Unarmed men and women, even children, were given quarter. Sir Amric has ordered his knights to strengthen our defense. Each house has been called upon to lend what support it can. There is much to be done, yet alas, able-bodied men and women are in short supply. Mayhap we could be of some assistance, my lord. After all you have done for us, we would welcome any opportunity to repay your kindness. Stoic, no. That is a most generous offer, Master Alphinaud. You are a guest in my home, to whom I have extended my hospitality without obligation, let or lien. Nevertheless, Ishgard's need is great, and if you are willing to aid our cause, I cannot well refuse. Good. What will you ask of us? From what I have heard, you are an intelligent and persuasive young man. Such qualities may prove most useful to us in our efforts to secure provisions from foreign sources, identifying trustworthy suppliers, brokering contracts, and so on. As for you, Mistress MacLeod, I could ask for no one better than a storied veteran such as yourself, a woman with the capacity to act swiftly and decisively when needed, to aid Artoriel and Amandelaine in their duties. Here we go. I beg your pardon. I am more than capable of carrying out my duty by myself. I have no need of our honored guest's assistance. Now, be reasonable, brother. What manner of fool would say no when a famous hero offered to do his work? Hold your tongues. By the Fury, the two of you will conduct yourselves with dignity befitting your station, and show Mistress MacLeod the respect she deserves. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. If you can bring them the impropriety, Mistress MacLeod, I should be much obliged if you would lend my sons a helping hand. My thanks. If you are willing, they may even learn something from you. 'Twould seem that we shall not want for employment over the coming days, though that was never in doubt. Our host's initial reluctance to accept our offer of aid was solely for appearance sake. In truth, he is glad of this opportunity to put us to work. By granting his patronage, House Fortom has taken a tremendous risk. Until we demonstrate our worth to Ishgard at large, the Count will face considerable opposition from his peers if matters are great or small. And so he would have us publicly serve Ishgard, whilst simultaneously keeping his sons in check. It is an arrangement we may benefit from in unexpected ways. My own duties may feasibly bring me into contact with people who know something of our missing comrades. And you will go about helping our two lords with their various responsibilities. You will inevitably make new acquaintances in Ishgard, mayhap even new allies. Yes, the more I think on it, the more confident I am that by furthering their goals, we shall further our own. Alright. Over here, I'm Annalane. Boy. Shall we be off then, old girl? Boy. You did not just call me old. Ah, but where are my manners? I'm Annalane de Forton, second son of Count Edmond de Forton. Trueborn, that is. Yes, I know what you're thinking. You're absolutely right. What ill fortune to be born second in a society where the eldest inherits all. Oh, my brother would never cut me off, 'tis true, but who could be satisfied subsisting on a meager allowance, forever overshadowed by his sibling? Not I, girl, not I. Stop calling me old girl. Which is why I need your help to ensure that this business in the Sea of Clouds goes swimmingly, so that the tales of my great deeds can win me a place in the people's hearts, or better yet, raise me higher than in their estimations in Artoriel. Ambitious, I grant you, but then I do have a legendary hero to do my bidding. Oh, don't look at me that way. I jest. Anyway, we are to aid the good men and women of House Halenar. They have ever been steadfast friends to our house, though they've fallen on hard times since the calamity, poor blighters. As for what precisely we will be doing, well, what fun would it be if I told you everything in advance? Just come along with me to the airship landing. We'll need to take the airship to Camp Cloudtop. Wait, what? Why is there a question? Why? Oh, Artoriel. Oh, okay, so I forgot they actually spent 2 quests. Let's begin anew, Mistress McLeod. Yep. Okay. I'm Sir Artoriel de Forton, eldest son of Count Edmond de Forton. You will forgive me my outburst, I hope. I meant no disrespect. I merely consider myself equal to the duties entrusted me, unlike some. Marshafon has spoken of you often. If you are even half the woman he claims, I shall be glad to have you at my side. To the matter at hand, we will be assisting my esteemed compatriots of House Durandare and Zemael. You are aware of our friendly rivalry, I take it? Aye, well, suffice it to say, the prospect of assisting said houses does not fill me with joy. However, it is the will of the Holy See that we set aside our differences at this crucial juncture, but we shall speak more of that anon. First, we must need secure transport to the Falcon's Nest. Let us make for the Chocobo stables and foundation. Hey, Midnight Fairy. Things are going well. We are starting, alright, so basically, this is another character that I had made. This is like my very first character, Scarlet McLeod. And, I'm just finished Aroma Born post story, so I'm actually streaming this while reading all the quest dialogue and everything. So it's going to be just kind of like a chill, nice stream to listen to. So if you're not quite this far, I understand if you feel like you need to duck out. because I don't want you to get spoiled on something that you could experience yourself. But if you have gotten to a certain point, you can feel free to just chill out and hang out. Let's go. Oh, I got leveled up from going from one area to another. That's kind of cool. Oh, it doesn't have the dialogue because
Upon an airship, conceived within the fecund mind of Sid Garland, renegade prodigy of Garlemald, who had come to call Eorzea home.
Gotcha. I'm just like right at the beginning. I think probably about like 20 minutes ago I actually entered Ishgard, so I haven't been that far in.
High into the heavens, where isles of earth and stone floated as clouds, a frontier the knights of Ishgard had scarce begun to explore. To a fledgling outpost, within the sea of clouds, where careworn scouts ever scanned the skies for winged shadows, she came.
Yeah, this is Scarlet. And sometimes I'll like read what the people say. Oh Lord, you mustn't wear your belt so loose or you'll trip over your own sword. Awfully cold up here. I mean, Kurthus may not be blessed with the warmest weather in the world, but compared to this, it seems positively balmy. And of course, our hero is wholly unperturbed. You don't have to maintain that strong, silent persona all the time, you know. Never mind. We need to find Lady Lene. She's in charge of the garrison here. Oh, and when we find her, just follow me. Yes? Excellent. If you feel like you need to duck out, go ahead. I completely understand, and I hope you have a great day if you don't want to spoil yourself. I wouldn't want to spoil this for you either. Well, I need to switch different. I'll switch to this one. Mistress McLeod, Welcome. I am Sir Lene de Aelenard, commander of the forces stationed here at Camp Palatop. Strange though it may sound, I have long dreamed of meeting you. I'm in your debt, you see, and shall ever remain so. Were it not for you, my younger brother Fretzel would have been executed upon the word of a false inquisitor. Alas, a knight must go where duty demands, and thus have I been unable to seek you out. But by the grace of Helone, I have been granted an opportunity to thank my brother's savior in person, and to call upon her generous aid besides. Truly, I know not what I have done to deserve this double blessing. Ahem. It's a pleasure to see you again, my Lady Lene. You cut an elegant figure as always, a steel-clad rose, equally at home on a battlefield or in a ballroom. Lord Amanelaine, if it is not too much to ask, I should be grateful if you would allow me to finish speaking with Mistress MacLeod. Camp Cloudtop was established to provide early warning of impeding Dravanian incursions. The high elevation afforded by the floating isles makes it ideal for this purpose. Naturally, it also makes us a ready target for attack. We are not defenseless, however. The Protector, our largest and most advanced airship, is capable of downing all but the mightiest dragons. Alas, as you may have noticed, it is currently undergoing repair. What is worse, our efforts have been hampered by an indigenous beast tribe known as the Vanu, with whom we have had several skirmishes already. No beastman is a match for a man of Ishgard. Bring me a birdman, and I'll show him a thing or two. After much and more, maybe I'll ask you in the days to come, Mistress MacLeod. I feel it too. While I understand Count Edmond's intentions, I would rather not waste valuable time ensuring that the young lord doesn't get trampled underfoot. True, it is entirely possible that he may learn something from this experience, but if left to his own devices, I think it far more likely that he will make a mess of things. Tell him that I would like him to keep watch for Dravanian outflyers. Then, when you have a moment to speak with his manservant in private, make it clear that it is his responsibility to keep Amanelaine from shirking his duty. Request from Lene. Why didn't she think to ask me in person? Surely she must see me standing here but a few yalms away. Oh, never mind. What is it? A mission of paramount importance. Keep watch for Dravanian outflyers. A mission? Yes, of course. That's why I'm here. I shall do as my lady asks. Ah, Mistress MacLeod, I do not believe I have properly introduced myself. My name is Honorroy, and I serve at the pleasure of Lord Amanelaine. Lady Lene would have me accompany Lord Amanelaine on his mission? Ah, I understand completely. I will do my utmost to keep him out of harm's way. Were he of another house, mayhap I would not feel obligated to go to such lengths to preserve his safety and dignity. In any case, I appreciate you speaking to him for me. It would seem he actually listens to you, at least more so than others. Or maybe you are more skilled at this than most. I suspect you have had to humor your fair share of difficult men before. Huh. Oh, it's because of 115, yeah. Now that Amanelaine is out of harm's way, we are free to discuss matters of actual, such as our struggles with the Vanu. We first encountered the Vanu several years ago, when we had just begun to explore the Sea of Clouds. After an exchange of pleasantries and gifts, we received permission to construct a permanent lookout post. There was a peace between our peoples for half a year, until suddenly, for reasons unknown, their attitudes towards us changed. They began to attack our foraging parties without provocation, forcing us to rely more heavily on the supplies flowing in from Ishgard. But words are no substitute for a first-hand experience. Go and see Sir Mariel, She could use your assistance. Mistress McLeod, I presume. Lady Lene told me you were coming. I hear tell you've never faced a Vani before. I'll spend enough time on the patrol, and you're sure to cross paths with them eventually. These birdmen are native to the floating isles. I say birdmen, but they're not at all like the Ixal, unless that Ixal's mother was a Gigas. Yeah, let me mark several locations on your map. If you discover any Vani in these areas, kill or drive them away. Alright. Three. Oh, I took the wrong turn. That's one of what's going on. Oh. I need to summon out my Chocobo too. He needs some experience. Do I not have any? Dang it. Oh well. I'll get some Chocobo for you when I get done with this quest. Are you finished with your patrol? Anything to report? Maybe it was too much to hope for a day without a skirmish. At least I can take solace in the fact that Haloni has blessed us with a mighty ally. Okay. Okay, this will be a Accepting your recent clashes with the Vanu, it cannot have escaped your notice that things here are rather peaceful, to the detriment of our garrison's discipline. Despite being built as an observation post, we have yet to record a single intrusion by the Horde. That is why, as far as everyone is concerned, Camp Cloudtop is a backwater with no significance. And of course, the pride of our camp, the vaunted protector, is in a perpetual state of needing repairs, so even were the Holy See to come under Dravanian attack, we would be unable to fly to their aid. Simply put, Mistress McLeod, this is where ambition comes to die. If you have any aspirations or for advancement, you'll be right at home. However, I would like to think that enthusiasm can be as contagious as apathy. If you indulge me, I would have you seek out the sentries and stoke their fighting spirit. Spike them up, you might say. Is that an attack? What should we do? What should we do? You had me fooled there for a moment, old girl. I'm using jest, albeit a tad cruel. Surely you must realize how unsuited I am for the monotony of mere sentry duty. Still, you tempted me with the promise of excitement. No, this won't do. This won't do at all. Lady Lene will give me a grand admission as befits my station. Honoroi, you need to keep him in check. You're just a kid. Your gods, where did that come from? Fine if you insist, I will make an effort to be more alert. Really, I failed to see the point. We're hundreds of miles away from the front lines, which is just the way I like it, thank you very much. But what is the Horde? By the Fury, whatever possessed you to do that? I'm awake, or you're not. After the shock you just gave me, I doubt I'll sleep for a fortnight. Nah, I'll be back to sleep in like 5 minutes. I promise. Many thanks, Mistress McLeod. Already I can see a change in our sentry's behavior. Beg your pardon. Lord Manolane said what? Huh. Well, I have no doubt that Lady Lene will do her utmost to oblige him. Door. If Lord Emlyn is going to demand a more dangerous duty, then I expect Lady Lene will want you to accompany him. You might as well speak with her sooner rather than later. There's no use avoiding the inevitable. Mistress McLeod, Lord Emlyn has just informed me that mere sentry duty is beneath him. I understand we have you to thank for this epiphany? Well, there's nothing for it but to give him something more demanding then. Can I count on you to keep him safe? Excellent. We are in constant need of fresh water in Camp Cloudtop, as there are no underground sources we can tap with wells. However, there is a unique variety of crystal we have recently discovered, which may enable us to obtain water through other means. These spring crystals can be found in Vor-Sion-Siran, to the east of here. I would have you and Emlyn bring one back to us. You may have to contend with the feral beasts which populate the lakes, not to mention Banu scouts ranging from their nearby settlements. Of course, that all pales in comparison to keeping the young lord entertained, but you have doubtless grown accustomed to that by now. Good luck, and be safe. Oh dear, I just when everything was going so well. Lady Lene told you to tell me about my mission once again. If I didn't know any better, that's where she's avoiding me. Anyway, what is it? A vital mission, the success of which the very survival of Camp Cloudtop rests, the procurement of potable water. Finally, it's about time she entrusted me with a mission of real import. Right then, let's go. I heard the minstrels' tales of these lakes, but I never honestly believed that they were real. So this is Vor-Sion-Siran, legend, and nary a Banu in sight. How disappointing. I could do with some sport. I know, why don't you and I make it a competition? Whoever finds the superior specimen wins. Honorary shall judge our entries on size, purity, and say aesthetic sensibilities. Let's begin at once. Oh, I wasn't. So, okay. This crystal appears to be secreting a steady stream of water. Perhaps it is the spring crystal Lady Lene seeks. Oh, Mistress McLeod, you brought your entry for the contest. My understanding of such things is limited, but can this truly be used to draw moisture from the air like water from a pump? Lord Manolene has been gone for an awfully long time. Did you perchance see him while you were searching for your crystal? Even he must realize the dangers of wandering too far in such a place. Mayhap I am worrying about nothing, but I must ask that you assist me in looking for him, Mistress McLeod. We shall find him more quickly if we split up. Pray search for the southeastern area of Vorsoyan Saran, as swiftly as you are able. Maneuver with me in the north. Farewell and good luck. I think I'm going to take a really quick restaurant break, so I will be right back. We'll just enjoy this music here. Hopefully in a safe spot. Try to find a good spot. Alright. I'll just chill here, and I will be right back. Okay, I returned. Also grab me a little extra drink. Okay, let's go find the man lane before he gets himself killed. He's a moron. Alright. Sorry, dude, I can't help you. Survey the surrounding area for your time, but see no sign of a man lane. Mistress McLeod! Lord of Manolene! Lord of Manolene has been taken by the Vanu! They had my lord summoned, or surrounded, a whole gang of them. Please, you must come in quickly. The Vanu must have taken him to that village. May have to present to their chieftain. Oh well, I guess I'll find a new master, sir. I will make case to the Rose House and tell Lady Lene what has happened. Don't forget what I said before that. Yeah. By the time I might return with aid, it may already be too late. Forgive me for asking, Mistress McLeod, but should you spy an opportunity to sneak past the sentries and rescue Lord of Manolene in my absence, I beg you to take it. I know he can be a trifle presumptuous, insensitive, and, well, insufferable, but he doesn't deserve this. Well, at least you said all that. I feel worse for you because you actually are fighting for his life, but also you're kind of setting your whole life to be like that. I'd imagine you probably get in trouble. Alright, thank you so much, Nona Fairy. Truly appreciate that. I just hope my voice or dialogue doesn't like spoil anything, but there's not too. This is kind of like at the stage of everything getting set up, so maybe me saying that shouldn't say that. I want to try and avoid being too descriptive about anything really. but I appreciate you having me tap. Show me your moves. Not really. I figure you're not going to eat me, are you? That's not what you do to prisoners, is it? Girl, I'm over here. Everyone's come to free prisoner. Spread word like thunder. Cast them into the cloud sea. Phew. That was thoroughly unpleasant. Yeah, the leaves slink away like awful Gaelic cats. Rally warriors and not escape. Come on, stop being freaking slow butt. You're the reason they'll catch up to us. Go, you dum-dum. Go, you dum-dum. Mainly, why were you cowering the whole time? There was nobody there. And now there's tons. Hope your dad smacks you with a wet sausage. Not that guy. I don't like that. Like a big salami. That didn't come out right either. You are an imbecile! Go! Thank you. Good lord. I remember at one point, I actually felt this on another time.
talismans.
Anger of Honu, chief of mighty Vondo, roils like blackest storm clouds. Offer netherlings to the white. Cloud sea swells and he comes. The White, mighty Bismarck, Lord of the Mists!
A flying whale? By the Fury, it's a primal. We must away. Bloody typical. All right, we're going in.
Aye, aye, Chief.
All aboard!
That's a big whale. A lot more toothy. The gods only know what might have happened had we not been around to save you. No need for thanks, though. Not as if you haven't done the same for us on a few previous occasions. Alright, more than a few. It was but a blind chance that brought us together this time. In case you were wondering, the Holy See has petitioned the Ironworks for assistance with this creation of theirs, the Protector. Apparently, they just can't seem to get her flying. Anyway, I came to Cloud Top to cast an eye over the ship, only to learn that you had arrived some few days earlier with an Ishgardian Lordling in tow. Small world, I thought, just as said Lordling's manservant skittered into view, babbling about his master having been captured and you risking all to rescue him. And the rest, as I say, is history. Right. Well, I hate to cut short our reunion, but I am here on business after all, and the boys are already hard at work. Don't worry, old friend. We'll speak again soon, I promise. Manolin, you fool. Very well, I admit it. It was an incredibly harrowing experience. I could very well have died, you know. Me. Dead. On the other hand, by risking life and limb in the line of duty, I did succeed in uncovering the existence of a new primal, and that, old girl, was no small feat. Stop calling me old. I have made a historic discovery. The fact that even Lady Lene will have no choice but to acknowledge. Yes, I'm rather looking forward to basking in the sunshine of her praise. Speaking of which, isn't it time we made our triumphant return? You can go down there yourself. Thank you, Mistress McLeod. Thank you. If you had not rushed to his aid, I dare not think what would have happened. Praise Helene. I feared the worst. What happened out there? Primal. Are you sure? Yet, now that I think on it, this Bismarck is reminiscent of the white whale of Vanu legend. Massive creature said to swim in a sea of clouds. From what I have heard, from what I have learned of comparable summonings, the presence of their Vanu's god would certainly explain the sudden change in their behavior towards the people of Camp Cloudtop. Oh, you mean to say that they have fallen under the Primal's influence? I recall reading of such things in the documents provided by Master Alpha now. I'd be forgetting something important, Lady Lene. A little recognition for the hero of the hour. A few choice expressions of gratitude, respect, admiration, and so on. Why, yes, you are right, of course. Mistress McLeod deserves all that, and more, for having risked her life to rescue such an esteemed personage. Well, if there is naught else to discuss, I would depart for Ishgard forthwith. The Holy See and the Temple Knights must be informed of this new threat without delay. But of course, Mistress McLeod, you have done more than enough here. Pray return to Ishgard with Lord Hoshafant and give my warmest regards to the Count. So that's it, then? No more forays into enemy territory? Very well. I can see my services are no longer needed. Take care, Lady Lene. May our next meeting take place under more felicitous circumstances. Imbecile, too. All's well that ends well, eh? To the airship landing, then. We can speak on the journey home. It's a cat. With bat wings. It's so weird. I confess you have always been rather fond of airship travel, or I have always been rather fond of airship travel. The chill of the wind upon your face, the warmth of the blood pumping in your veins from the excitement. I find the whole experience indescribably invigorating. Or mayhap it is simply the joy of having cheated death yet again. In any event, I must make for the congregation and inform Sir Emmerich of all that has occurred. The Manderland should have returned to the manor by now. Why not go and see if he has recovered from his ordeal? Dude, he's completely unfazed. He's still the same imbecile. I'm sorry. Just not particularly happy with him. Yeah. In there. My lord the Count was utterly beside himself, Mistress MacLeod. To the mercy, you were not here to witness it. Oh, it's you, Scarlet. Yeah, so why did he have to strike me so hard? Father, he did not approve of how I handled matters in Camp Cloudtop, how I endangered the lives of others through my own recklessness and confidence. It's not easy to play the hero, is it? Because you're not the hero. You're the buffoon, the fool, the imbecile, the moron. Yes. I can't stand to look at you anymore. And we see Art Morel. Secure the chocobo portals for the two of us. Chocobo keep have yours. Greetings, Mistress MacLeod. I have settled a black chocobo for your journey to the Western Highlands, and per Lord Art Morel's instruction. Will this be your first time riding a black chocobo, may I ask? If so, you're in for a treat. As I dare say you know, this particular breed can fly. Given the right conditions, they can carry quite high too, even over snowcloak. And one of the things I think is interesting is they actually still have this dialogue in there when they could actually change it. But I'm guessing, and I think this is correct, people back in the day, like in Heavensward, they didn't have the flying implemented yet for a Realm Reborn. So they were saying, oh, the black chocobos are the ones that can fly, not the regular ones. But eventually I think they just made it to where all the mounts could fly. You needn't worry about directing the bird, of course. Like all porters, she's trained to carry you to your destination all by herself. So just relax and enjoy the view. Oh, but be sure not to relax your grip. Wait. 2 hands on the reins at all times, please.
To the frozen wastes of the Western Highlands, once verdant tracts made pallid by the calamity. Beyond the towering wall of ice, to lands long forsaken that the Knights of Ishgard strove tirelessly to reclaim. to the hamlet of Falcon's Nest. Once abandoned, now freed of its pall of snow and ash, she came.
Well, it looks quite different when viewed from the back of an airborne chobo, does it not? I still find the experience strangely liberating. The business. Sir Redwald is in charge here. He should be expecting us. It's been far, far too long, Lord Artuara. And who might your companion be? Pray forgive us our lateness, Sir Redwald. I present to you Scarlet MacLeod, Ward of House Forton. Ah, yes, of course. Lord Drillamont spoke of you. I, Sir Redwald of House Durandare, do bid you welcome to Falcon's Nest. We are both eager to contribute to the settlement's restoration. How may we be of service? Before we speak of that, would I be correct in assuming that Mistress MacLeod is unfamiliar with our recent history? Then, with your permission, I shall recount the tale of her for her benefit. As you may know, Falcon's Nest was once a hamlet with a small garrison of knights and some few villagers. And then came the calamity. When it became clear that the snow would not stop falling, we had no choice but to order a complete withdrawal. The settlement, and the entirety of the Western Highlands, were to be abandoned. Abandoned to the heretics, Lady Isart and her kind have walked these lands with impunity ever since. Aye, but no longer. The Holy See has commanded the reclamation of the Western Highlands and the expulsion of heretical elements. Alright. You want me to read it or no? You want me to read? I could skip. Won't be as interesting. Falcon's Nest is key to accomplishing these objectives, but as you can see, rebuilding the hamlet will be no small undertaking. Our craftsmen require support and protection. Any assistance you can offer will be greatly appreciated. As promised, we of House Forton are at your disposal, Sir Redwald. You need but tell us where to begin. Hope you're having fun with that. Gandalf dance party. Several craftsmen in service to House Zamael, contributing to the restoration of Falcon's Nest. These men and women are quite skilled at building and repairing fortifications, but their progress has been hampered by a number of factors. Roth, their foreman, tells me he has need of a woman of your talents. Would you be so kind as to seek him out? Sure. Give me the chocobo keep. Yes. Yes, I'm Roth, then. Who might you be? Ah, the promised help. Glad to have you aboard. I have the honor of overseeing this fine mess you see here. Send me over on one of them black birds, same as you, to build and mend and tell others how to build and mend. Fury, take me this ice. Bloody unnatural how fast it forms. It's icicle sprites, I tell you. Mark my words, there are pockets of them here and there just waiting for me to turn my back so they can sneak out and do their dirty work. So I need you to search the hamlet and put an end to it. If you stand and watch long enough, you're sure to find them. Oh yeah? That's one. You tired yet, Jeremy? A little bit. Huh. Now there's a woman who what looks like she's found her marks. You're just the sort of we need around here. Kind of hop to when she sees a task like that. Oh yeah, that's better. Take this, and these, and these. Put it in thing. What is this? Body. So, I don't know why I walked past him without grabbing it. You're a dab hand at Warcraft, I can tell. Not that I have any skill at arms to speak of, mind. But it doesn't take an expert to recognize expertise. Be it ways to keep you myself when there's others out what need help, same as me. So if you're keen to keep on doing what you've done, I'd ask you to head north to the pike. Bloody huge statue on the waste, if you've never been. Mason there by the name of Theormont is out there tending to the thing. Is out there tending to the thing. Good man, Theormont, but I reckon he's taking on too much work for one. Might be there's something you can do for him. Theormont. I don't do a quest yet. And to you, traveler. What brings you out this way? Foreman Roth bids you assist me? Well, far be it for me to turn down a helping hand. I've been tasked with the restoration of this sculpture. 5 years in neglect, not being kind, to say the least. Fortunately, I have just a thing for it. Rather, those deep eyes have it. If you could slay 3 and bring me their bristles, I'd be in your debt. Oh boy. There you are. Have you the bristles? There you go. Feel how coarse that is? That's why they're perfect for scrubbing the soot from the statue. Beautiful, isn't it? Spitting image of Haldrath, first of the Dragoons and one of Ishgard's founding fathers. A symbol of everything the Dravanians despise, which is why they've taken to searing it with dragonfire every time they pass by. But no longer will we suffer this desecration of our nation's hero. Soon this statue will be as it once was, proud, a shining testament to the determination of Ishgard, and a message to the heretics that we have returned. The work may be hard, and the conditions harsh, but as a proud Ishgardian, I could ask for no greater honor. Looking for Falcon's Nest? If so, I have a favor to ask. There's this knight, Sarah Isidore, stationed at the anvil to the west of here. She's always treated me with kindness and respect, more than I deserve, to be honest. Anyway, while you were away, she came through on patrol, and I think she might have left a package behind. It's a bit of a detour, but would you mind returning it to her? My thanks to you, friend. What's that? A package. I haven't the foggiest what you're talking about. Confound it. I'm full of what a waste. It was a gift, the adventurer. Theormont labors day and night without regard for his own well-being. At the very least, he ought to try to eat better. Why not simply give it to him? By the Fury, have you no sense of decorum? A highborn knight cannot be seen favoring a lowborn mason in such a manner. Nevertheless, I appreciate your concern, as well as your willingness to assist the Theormont. May your journey back to Falcon's Nest be safe and swift. Pray give my regards to Sir Redwald. I'm not sure what that was for, but okay. I must applaud your initiative, Mistress MacLeod. Roth tells me you've been quite busy. Alas, we do not have the time to thank you properly. I have a task for which I would commit all able-bodied men and women, you and Lord Archmorel included. Ew, yuck. No priest. Calm as ever, even when you must surely sense the gravity of the situation. A veteran through and through, just as Lord Drillamon said. Good. We have lost contact with the reconnaissance party sent north to Riverspeed in search of the heretics' hideaway. Whether they were attacked or met with some other misfortune, we know not. But regardless of the cause, we must act quickly, for this is a harsh, unforgiving land which can claim, and has claimed, the lives of many men. To ensure we find our missing knights as quickly as possible, I have assigned each party to a different area to search. You and Lord Archmorel will be working together. Seek him out when you are ready to depart. Good luck. It seems we've been assigned to the area near Camp Riversmead. Lest you are unaware, the camp was one of many of our the camp was one of many our knights were forced to abandon when we withdrew from Carthus' western highlands. One of many sacrifices made in the wake of the calamity. It would not surprise me if our knights took shelter there. There is but one way to find out, though. Let us be off. There, below us, Camp Riversmead, or what remains of it. I see no way to descend the cliffs safely from here. Should we fall, the base below would make short work of us. I know a path to the riverbed below, east of the Black Iron Bridge. If the reconnaissance party came this way, I see no sign of it. Still, it is possible that recent storms have obscured their trail, or that they took an alternate route to Camp Riversmead. Until we investigate the camp itself, we cannot be certain. We must press on. The camp appears to be deserted, and I cannot shake the feeling that, Mistress McLeod. Pray search the camp while I stand watch. We dare not let the enemy take us unawares. I see. Worried about getting jumped. Are you alright? I heard sounds of a struggle. Think the Fury. I thought no one would come. 3 heretics slain and 1 night saved, just like that. You certainly live up to your reputation, Mistress McCloud. What happened here, sir? Is there no one else? We were caught in a furious blizzard north of here, my lord. Not but white all around. Until we saw shapes moving towards us, running towards us, with naked steel in their hands. I cut down a few of the bastards who came close, but the others, they were shouting and screaming, but after a while I could only hear unfamiliar voices. I found my way to the camp, hoping to hide while the storm passed. But the heretics tracked you here. My lord, the heretics' hideaway lies somewhere to the north. We must move quickly before the snow buries all trace of their passing. But my brothers, we must. Have faith, sir. Justice will be done. But first we must see you to safety. He has the right of it, Mistress McCloud. Seriously. Stupid wolf. He has the right of it, Mistress McCloud. Whatever remains of the Heretics' trail will be gone with the next snowfall, but we cannot very well leave our friend here. I will see him to Falcon's Nest and gather reinforcements. In the meantime, I would have you search the area to the north of the camp for signs of the attack. Should you pick up the Heretics' trail, do not wait for me. Follow it back to their lair forthwith, being sure to leave some clear routes. I realize that this plan may place you in considerable danger, but I see no alternative. Rest assured that we will not be far behind. And Scarlet, thank you. Seriously? Tracks continue on to the north. You got him that time. No. Give me first, chap. Away from your friend. Start fighting two of you.
Looking for me, I presume.
Yeah, I'm looking for you.
The child who glimpsed the truth.
No! It cannot be.
She cameth unto me, as didst thou. Alike in gifts, yet set upon different paths.
He speaks true, warrior of light. Like you, I have been blessed with the echo. The visions terrified me at first. They came without warning. I wondered what I had done to deserve them. But I had no time to ponder such things once the calamity came. The land turned against us, and in a matter of hours, Falcon's Nest was buried under 10 fulms of ice and snow. We had no choice but to flee for Ishgard. We came to the wall, and while we searched for a way through, there was an avalanche. And then I was alone. So I set forth for Dravania. I knew full well what might happen where I found. But I could not survive on my own. I was found, of course. And not by a mere dragon, but by the great worm Hraesvelgr. And it was then that I knew why I had been given this gift. For with it I heard his voice, and saw the truth through his eyes. I was chosen to deliver this revelation to the people. To bring dragon and man together as they once were, and should ever be.
Killing civilians won't bring them together.
It wasn't supposed to be like that. You have to believe me. It was beyond my control. Children taught to fear the skies, who saw their loved ones slaughtered. Yet the Dravanians, though they know where the fault truly lies, fell upon them with such fury.
Men die, and their children forget. But we are everlasting. To us, then is as now. Thou canst not comprehend the violation, the outrage, the fury.
I will make this right. I am neither a saint nor a savior, just another sinner. Yet I will not forsake this cause. I cannot. I will see this cycle broken and peace restored. We can do naught else, for we are now as one.
Mistress McLeod, praise Haloni, you are alive. Came as swiftly as we could. But I see we are too late. Look in the cellar of this farmhouse. It's a pity Lady Iceheart escaped, but we must not let that detract from your accomplishment. We have them on the run. You have dealt our foes a telling blow this day, my friend, and I shall see that your efforts are recognized. Establishing an outpost in so remote a location could not have been easy. The knights have matters here well in hand. Let's return to Falcon's Nest and share our discoveries with Sir Edwald. Come, after trekking heretics across malms of ice and snow, I would say you are due a few hours rest next to a warm fire. Root him out. No! I didn't attune. I'm dumb. Okay. Well, we gotta have a dip at least once. No. It's not 8th stream without one soda derp here or there. Uh-huh. Sure. One sec. Oh yeah, that's right. Just go through. Wait, can we not just go through? Do we? So dumb. I actually have to take the chocobo. Makes you take the chocobo. That is dumb. Alright. Lord Otorel, Mistress McLeod, how glad am I to see you both hale and healthy. What news? You mean to say you've hunted down the heretics on your own and slew them before reinforcements could arrive? What fury! I believe we have made great strides towards purging these lands of heretics. I mean to say as much when I deliver my report to my father, the Holy See. As will I, Lord Otorel. May it serve to remind our superiors what houses Durandare and Forton could achieve continued cooperation. Indeed, I trust you and your knights are content to handle the rest? We most certainly are, my lord. During your short time with us, you and Mistress McLeod have accomplished far more than I had thought possible. I cannot in good conscience impose upon you any longer. Pray return to Ishgard with my thanks. As you wish, Sir Redwald. We thank you for your hospitality. Why? What you got? It's so silly. I'm guessing it's not until something later that we get the access to that. Yeah, let's take me in the map. Peaches, I love you. Thank you for the peaches. Mistress McLeod, I would speak plain. From the first, I questioned your motives and your competence. Unjustly, I realize. Rumors have a way of growing more fantastic as they spread, and quite frankly, those surrounding you bear belief. But Harshaphant swore that all the stories were true. He championed your cause and begged Father to grant you patronage. He duly listened, because for all of his wisdom, he has never been able to say no to my dear half-brother, the legacy of my father's soul and discretion. Mother hated him, of course. Even on her deathbed, she refused to acknowledge him, and, to be honest, she was not alone in her feelings. But that is not the worst of it. At Camp River's Meet, when we came upon the wounded knight, I knew immediately that one of us would have to pursue the heretics alone. An onerous task, fraught with danger. And there you were, savior of Eorzea and honored guest of House Fortal, my new comrade at arms, Harshaphant's dear friend. I told myself it would be a test, but part of me hoped that you would fail. Yet you accepted the task without a word of protest, nor any sign of fear, and you duly tracked the enemy down, faced him alone, and lived to tell the tale. Plainly, Harshaphon had the right of it all along. That I doubted your strength speaks mine own weakness, and I will not doubt you again, Mistress MacLeod. On that you have my word. Ooh. Mistress MacLeod, my lord the Count much desires to speak with you regarding your time with Lord Artoriel and Lord Manley. If you would remain here for a moment.
The hero returns. I cannot thank you enough for saving young Imanolane's life. Aye, he told me everything. I've also received letters from both House Zamail and Durandare praising your conduct, and that of House Forton. You've won as much honor, my friend.
My lord.
What is it? Speak.
Pray forgive the intrusion, my lord, but I bring grave tidings. Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru have been detained on suspicion of fomenting heresy.
What? Explain.
They were observed entering a tavern in the lower levels on some half-dozen occasions. There, it is claimed, they made a number of inquiries. Inquiries which brought them into contact with certain elements. 'Twas this which prompted a Knight of the Heavensward to demand that they be questioned. Sir Grinno, my lord.
Sir Grinno is a brute. Exceedingly accomplished brute, but a brute nonetheless. Alas, he is also a son of House Zamail. How quickly we forget the petty nature of men. I'd wager your friends are no more than pawns in another of my countrymen's games. Such is the way of things between the high houses.
Though you have won the hearts and minds of many of my countrymen, there are those who will never be swayed. Many who dismiss your efforts, and resent your successes, even as we celebrate them. 'Tis like that one such member of House Zamail is manipulating Sir Grinno, for he is not a man to dabble in politics of his own volition. He may genuinely believe your friends are to be guilty, though I am quite certain his masters know better. Yet the truth will avail us not if we cannot prove their innocence. You would do well to speak with Sir Emmerich of the Congregation of our Knights Most Heavenly. He will know more of these charges. It has been so long, Scarlet. Would that this visit came under happier circumstances. You are come to plead for Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru, I take it. Word of their detainment reached us while I was delivering my report on the Mono Primal. Truly, I know not which is the more ludicrous, these charges or that flying feathered whale. That Sir Grinno's accusations are baseless, I have no doubt. Refuting them will be difficult, however, as he is a knight of the Heavensward. I speak of the personal guard of the Archbishop, the 12 finest knights in all of Ishgard, sworn to serve his eminence alone. Suffice it to say, their testimony is unimpeachable. I have not the authority to challenge their actions. After all the signs have done, routing the heretics and defeating Shiva, helping us to defend the steps of faith and drive back the Dravanian horde, after proving themselves true allies on countless occasions, is there not we can do? I fear there is but one path left to us. We must demand a trial by combat. But of course. In a trial by combat sanctioned by the Inquisition, the victor's claim is judged true regardless of the petitioner's standing. Under Ishgardian law, a trial by combat pits the accuser against the accused. In this instance, Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru would be expected to face Sir Bruno and his second of his choosing, another knight of the Heavensward most like. Hi, Titan. I'm guessing you did that, Lily? Yes, you did. 2 of them. By the Fury, that can hardly be considered fair. Master Alphino's magical talents will not have gone unnoticed, meaning that he will have no choice but to participate. Mistress Tataru, on the other hand, is quite obviously bereft of martial skill, and should be afforded the right to name a champion to fight in her stead. Lest you doubt, I am ready and willing to serve in this capacity, as I am sure is Lord Horsefont, but all here present know that you are the most accomplished warrior among us, and mayhap in the realm at large. Then it is settled. I will visit Master Alphino at once and inform him of our intentions. Scarlet, meet me at the tribunal when you have made ready. Until then. Is that a new emote that you're doing? Oh, upload dance. Huh. Tribunal. Why does my Discord link say don't join? What? Hold on. You get me wondering. Hold on a second. I guess maybe it was me being in a mood or something. I don't know. Honestly, I kind of forgot I put that, I guess. Oh well. I'll change it after stream. Listen carefully, Scarlet. When the trials begin, the petitioner will be asked to restate his charges, and the accused invited to respond. Then, in accordance with the law, they will be asked to restate their request for a trial by combat. Once the High Adjudicator acknowledges Mr. Tataru's right to name a champion, that is when you must make your entrance. Oh, I cannot wait to see the look on Sir Grino's face when he sees his true opponent. 'Twill be priceless. More seriously... Yeah, I know. More seriously, should you begin to lose heart, look to me in the stands, and I shall cheer so loud, you will wonder how you would ever contrive to doubt yourself. Now, are you ready? See, he's like a #1 fan. I love Horsefont. I call him a Harshy Boy. I'm a Harshy Boy. I mean, I guess you could say almost Hershey Boy, but yeah.
We are gathered here today under the watchful gaze of the Fury to ascertain the guilt of 2 souls in a trial by combat. Petitioners, step forward. Sir Grino, for the benefit of all here present, I would ask you to repeat the charges which you have leveled against this man and this woman.
I, Sir Grino de Zemile, brother of the Heavensward, did bear witness to these 2 foreigners consorting with heretics.
What a voice. Consorting with heretics.
Let the accused step forward. Alphino Leveilleur, Tataru Taru, you have heard the charges leveled against you. Will you take up arms to refute Sir Grino's claim, and thereby prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men?
I, Alphino Leveilleur, am innocent of this charge and claim my right to trial by combat.
I, Tataru Taru, am innocent of this charge, but I am no warrior and cannot fight. So, I claim the right to name a champion.
To the old and the infirm, the young and the weak, this right we allow. Very well. Who will stand for this woman?
Just as I was beginning to doubt the efficacy of the Ishgardian justice system. Come, my friend. Let us put an end to this mama's farce.
Mama's farce. Stoic nods. Stoic nods. Let us do this. Stoic nods have it. Go forward.
Render unto us your judgment. Raise up the righteous, and cast down the wicked.
Yeah, who was going after me? I think it was not Bruno, it was the other guy. Hello, who do we have here? That's most mine, Circuit.
I have my pride.
Oh, that hurt. Take that for now. I mean, we won. The Fury has spoken. Alphino Levieux, Taru, you are hereby acquitted of all charges. Blessed are we who receive her wisdom and see justice wrought by her divine hand. The petitioners accused, go forth in peace. Actually, surprised me. Delivered from an untimely demise yet again. My thanks, as always. No. Father Fury, what a splendid victory! To see how you strove in the face of adversity. Two brave young souls bound together by the puissant bonds of camaraderie. Why, it stirred me to the very depths of my soul. Having been treated to such a rousing spectacle, it seems only right that I present you with this humble token of mine adoration. Pray receive of me this chocobo whistle. With it, you may summon a black chocobo, fully trained and ready to fly. Magnificent, is she not? Strong yet sleek, elegant yet eager, What say you, Scarlet? Will you take her for your steed? I love chocobos. Lord Hushafont, chocobos are prohibited in the Supreme Secret Tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory Doctrine. Your steed must remain outside. Hopefully people understood what I was saying in that. I was trying to be a muffled voice. Hopefully you could understand. I guess I did pick it up pretty well. 8th current's now accessible. Sweet. Selection expanded. Aether compass acquired. Yes, we know about mounts. Collection. The prints are going weird. Yay! Yep. Collections, yes. Where? Black chocobos are all well and good, but true reward for your efforts is the exoneration of your comrades. They shall be released upon the completion of certain minor formalities, which I mean to see to personally. In the meantime, pray return to Fortall Manor. The Count has done so already, and will doubtless be eager to discuss the day's events. Yay! But here it goes to stream. I'll lurk in all of y'all's streams, but I'm going to hop on 14, so give me a shout if you need help queuing or anything. Okay. I probably won't be doing too much longer right now. I've just been... This is kind of like the start. Thank you for the tomato. But yeah, maybe next time I'll probably have queues and stuff. Jeremy, you and your pumpkins, what the heck? Hello, smells on us yet again, Mistress McLeod, guiding you to victory and setting your comrades free. I confess, I did fear for your safety, which is not to say I doubted your prowess, you understand. I merely knew the strength of your opponents. You do have a habit of exceeding my expectations. Resting the two of the... Wow. What was the place for it to pop out? Nice. Besting two of the Heavensward while the city's elite looked on? By the fury, anyone who hasn't been paying attention to you will surely do so from now on. That was perfect, yeah. My lord. You've just received a message from the vault. His Eminence, the Archbishop, requests the presence of Mistress McLeod. An invitation from the Archbishop. What an honor. A personal summons. A personal summons is indeed a great honor, and given recent events, you would be wise not to delay. Go, Mistress McLeod. We shall speak anon. A priest will be waiting for you outside the vault. Identify yourself to him, and he will escort you inside. Cool. Oh, actually talk to the brothers. Are you trying to become the talk of the city? Because if you are, you're doing an admirable job of it. Hey, you're TPing my stream. I honestly don't want to see more TP on my stream. Okay? I was not present at the trial, but my father told me of your performance. He said you were a wonder to behold. Do not worry about Master Alphinaud and Mistress Tatar. We will tend to them when they return from the tribunal. Let's do it. What do you have to say? You should have forgotten the vault lies at the opposite end of the Hopalon. Play did not keep his Eminence waiting. I said no more. I didn't say I wanted more. Stop. Keep me in my stream. Okay. Did not say more. Said the opposite of more. Where, yeah, you got me going the wrong. You got me going in the wrong way too. I guess I do have to go up anyways. Didn't give me that time, Jeremy. Sorry. We are honored to precede you, Mistress McLeod. This way, please.
Your Eminence, it is my honor to present to you the Warrior of Light.
I have heard the tales of your many grand endeavors. The Lord Commander has also been most effusive in his praise.
Yes. Please do this. Please. Please keep doing this.
Thordan the Seventh, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. And I bade you come here that I might offer my personal apologies. You will forgive me for not calling upon you as courtesy would dictate. But, as you can see, my more sprightly days are long behind me. But I digress. Your companions were wrongly accused of heresy and subjected to gross indignities.
Oh, you kind of missed him there.
I am sorry to say, was the result of negligence on the part of our nation's protectors. Negligence born of an excess of zeal. Is that not so, Sir Zephyr?
Keep missing him.
Yes, Your Eminence. Regrettably, it would appear that we of the Heavensward were in receipt of erroneous information. Sir Grino has ever been headstrong. He pressed charges before the truth had been ascertained, for which I most sincerely apologize.
Sure you do. Yes, throw an egg at him.
An
I got him.
misunderstanding born of an earnest desire to serve Ishgard, but one which should never have occurred. For who could doubt the character of those who bested Shiva and drove the Horde from the steps of faith? Not I. That much is certain.
I'm enjoying this too much.
That will be all, Sir Zephyrin. I would speak with our guest in private.
Your Eminence,
Man, Jeremy. Oh, you got him right in the eye.
as you wish, Your Eminence.
Oh, you got hit.
That will be all for today.
You almost hit me. That was because the camera changed.
Privacy is a luxury rarely afforded one in my position.
You're hurting my screen, not necessarily him.
Now tell me, young lady, what do you know of the Ascians? Much and more, I shouldn't wonder.
Shoot, yeah.
Being the bringer of light. You should know that I myself have met with them, have entertained them as guests, even. Those harbingers of chaos and strife offered us power that we might continue our war
Bananians.
against the dragon.
They're no longer Ascians, they're
I
Bananians.
have no intention of aiding their cause, of course, nor less of being their puppet. Yet, were I to refuse them outright, I should learn naught of their true objectives and remain powerless to stop them. Thus have I hearkened to their words with interest and paid lip service to their beliefs, biding my time and preparing for the inevitable conflict.
Y'all could have hit him. Y'all could have hit the Ascian in the face.
Because there is naught in this world they fear more than the power of
You could have hit him with poop.
If we
You
are
could have
to
made him a
rid
poopian.
ourselves of these vile interlopers, we must needs work together. With our combined strength,
Next time we see an Ascian, you have to hit him with poop.
wrest Eorzea from their grasp and pave the way for a lasting peace. Think on it.
Well, we learned some of the stuff about the bishop. I know, that's how I feel after seeing a bishop. Another feeling I'd rather not feel. But it's there. And you described it accurately. Probably after this stream, you're probably gonna go straight to bed. You're staying up late for me. Freaking almost 9 o'clock. Look at him.
Happy Halloween!
There you are. I confess, I was more than a little concerned when I learned that you had been summoned to the vault. What did they want with you?
Peaches, 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 peaches,
I see my fears were wholly misplaced. By the gods! The Archbishop freely admits to consorting with Ascians. So, their ambitions extend to Ishgard as well. We will have new primals to contend with ere long, of that you may be certain. 'Tis but a matter of time. Yet shorn of the support of our missing allies,
Okay.
what can we realistically
Thank you
hope to
for
achieve?
dropping by.
In the midst of all the excitement, I completely forgot to tell you. When I was asking around about the Scions, I heard the most awful rumor. General Rauburn is to be executed for crimes against the Sultanate!
If the Flame General dies, we will lose a staunch ally, and the one man capable of holding the Sultana's assassins to account. Lord Orshafon was wise to counsel restraint, but this business will brook no delay. We cannot permit this execution to take place. We must save Rauburn.
We certainly will. But it'll be next stream. Yes. I'm starting to feel my lack of sleep. I'm starting to get kind of loopy. If you haven't been able to tell from how I laugh and stuff. So, I'm probably gonna end it soon. And I'll snooze that. And probably gonna go and raid somebody. Let's see who is live. Oh, I guess I don't. I guess there's none of the 14 streamers that I know right now. Yeah, well, we'll spread the love. We'll go and raid a guy that I haven't really talked to him much, but he seems like he's playing something that's 14. And we'll show some love to someone else. So we're gonna go and raid Team Ratnado, and we will show him some love, say Arco raid or something like that. And I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. And I'll see y'all in the next stream. So, y'all have a good day. See you later.